Flora, is that nice?
Sometimes Sandra and Flora look like this, and sometimes they look like this. This great action photo is from one of their competition rides, where they gallop about fields and jump over things. They often come back with a rosette, but I think they mostly do it because it's fun. Anyway, I wanted to make a simple model of a horse for Sandra's birthday, but it would be good if I could animate it in some way to give it some movement. To begin with, I traced out the basic shape of a horse. Not great, is it? And then figured out which bits move. Now, horses, like all of us, have lots of incredibly complicated movements, so the challenge was to minimize the number while still giving the impression of realistic movement. For instance, it turns out that each leg has 5 main joints. Who'd have thought it? And they use them all the time. But that's way too many for a little model like this one. And I decided I could get away with just one joint for the back leg, so I fixed the back foot to the ground and hinged the hip to the body. I made a sandwich of 3 pieces of ply to enable this to happen, cut out with my laser cutting machine. And they're pinned together with kebab sticks and super glue. What else? The tail is the lever. This doesn't work on real horses though, I tried. So far so good, but the head and the neck have to do something too. The angles have to change from eating grass to greeting the sky majestically. Lots of experimentation was necessary to get the neck to lift up relative to the body. It required a fancy lever shape, but in the end it worked fine, and the head is simply pivoted at the right point so it hangs down more or less at the right angle when it's time to eat grass. So next came the front leg, which was more complicated than the back one. I could only reduce the number of moving joints by 1, because otherwise it looked too unnatural. So I had 3 joints to articulate. The big heavy hoof took care of itself. It was trying to get the top half of the leg to move up into position somehow. That proved tricky. The whole leg has to get closer to the body as it rears up. In the end, a simple piece of thread attached to the exact right part of the neck seemed to work. What do you think? Obviously, it's not quite perfect because only a mummy and daddy horse can make a real horse, but I tried and it was fun to do. My first simple automaton. I attached it to my money box base. More about this in my next video. And then I added a Sandra as well. This is made of 4 pieces of ply and it just sits there. The glued on nuts keep it vertical and she stays on most of the time, just like in real life. Now, pop on there.
Gee up, dear Henry, stop eating hay. They found us some money, so up and away. Okay then, so I got some money here, Tim.
Yep, there you go.
Where am I going to put it?
See the arrow there?
The arrow there. Up and in here. Ooh. And now to the other arrow, is it? And ready? Great, come on, more money.
More money for Sandra.
Yeah, well, for Henry. Hey, up and away. Oh, stop eating hay. Oh no. Up and away.
Happy birthday, Sandra.
Happy birthday to me. Lovely present, thank you. And there's lots more space in this box for lots more money.
Do look out for the video on the coin box mechanism because it's quite interesting. And there's a competition involved.